Here we're almost close to wrapping up, but we'll look at the progress bar now. Look at progress bar, how to add the progress bar to it. We'll be using a function, a display called skill set using HTML5 progress bars with CSS3 animation. This is what we'll be using for it. You can see example here. You can see Python is, then this is the style. You can just copy it, style for it. I'll copy the style. I will just we'll take from here, styling the indeterminate progress bar. So we don't need to take the H2 and the likes here. So also look at when we're calling that part here, it is calling how many percentage is it, and then it's telling you what's the progress bar. The max is 100, so if it is 300, it needs to be 300 here, and then the value that you have will be here. Then this is the style, and then we have this progress bar just saying this, and they'll close the progress bar. That's all for what we're calling. And if you look at our code where we have this set, we have progress bar, just one of them. You see it here. It's telling you that for progress bar, this is banquet we're calling, which is the full banquet. The max is this, and then the total attendance for this is this. Then we use it to do that's therefore this. So what we'll do now, we need to get the style into place. So we'll copy the style. We'll copy the style and put it inside a tag, a style tag. I hope that is okay. Else, so we'll just put the style here. You can put it into something else and then include it or whatever way you want it, but I just put it in here. I'll call it okay. So if we are printing this here, yeah, so let's just put our style in here. It is quite long, but when you copy, just copy this from here down to the last part, so to the end. So just copy to the end. That's what you do, and once you're done with that, just paste it. And let's do that now. So but before we need to do a style, saying that we're putting an inline style, embedded style rather. So do this, just copy and paste that into it. Copy and paste that into it. So we have our style already for the progress bar. It's quite long though. See if there's a way we can even shorten this style. Let's see if we can collapse some of them. So that it doesn't take a lot of space for us. Okay. This is taking a lot of time. Sorry for that. Everyone's collapsed. Okay. I think we've been able to collapse a lot. So let's just continue with what we're doing. So now what we want to get this progress bar to display. So we just copy this and then go straight to our form and add it to our form. This is where we have our form. So we can see here, after we have our title, so we can see here. Yeah, I think this is fine. So we just call this in progress bar. Let's save and then check what we have. So we'll go back to this and then refresh. Yeah, so you can see 400 left. We have not done any for this. 400 left for what? Auditorium, right? Is it correct? 400 spaces left for auditorium. Let's see why that is showing us that. Let's check our database. Okay, it's 800 here already. Let's make this one answer. Okay, so it is 800. It's supposed to be, yeah, supposed to be something else. Let's just check. I want to see something. 800. So for form ID classification 1, we have this, and the form ID is 5. Okay, very good. Let's see why it's showing that. So it's still showing on the tutorial. What's that calculation like for the classification? It might just be a little oversight. This plus this, if it is greater than or equal to this, is auditorium. Greater than or equal to, not greater than. Okay, if total attendance is not greater than, okay, total attendance not greater than or equal to this, but now it is actually greater than, so it ought not to be in the progress bar. Okay, it's a mistake. We put everything to be auditorium. Yeah, I was confused. So here is going to be conference room. Right here is going to be banquet room. Yeah. So when we do that, it's supposed to be in banquet. I was confused, like why? Okay, yeah. So it's banquet room, 400 spaces left. How many do we have in banquet? Let's see. Our setup, we have 400. So 400 left. Nobody has applied for this banquet. So why, if we make the application now to be category 3, let's say we make this to be classification 3, and by the time we go back to this, we discover that someone has applied for banquet. If you understand that, yeah. So that's how it calculates, and then the progress bar goes down to the last. Yeah, that's for the progress bar. And I think we've so much done lots on this progress bar now. We've called the progress bar in, we've done little adjustment on it, and we can now register. We are now in banquet. Let me register and register 10 9. So we have 393 left. I do this and then say submit. My phone number goes successful. Now we refresh 393,385. You can see it. So it has reduced what is left, and it's called the progress bar is counting down to this point. So as you register, you start getting people register, they get to know what is left and how their registration is going. So you can always tweak this your way, and I think we're good now for the progress bar set. What we'll do now next is going to be conditioning, checking all that is left in it, checking our conditions. Thank you very much. This is quite a short one. If you have any question, always feel free to send your question in, and we will treat that as soon as possible. Thank you.